typically by virtue of being born a boy, I just had an automatic nature of liking cars. But I have to say, back in the day we had Need for Speed games. I'm a big gamer, so Need for Speed games had a big influence on my passion for cars. So I was always crazy about the Civic, the Honda Civic. The first car I bought was a Mini Cooper. Funny enough, the first car that I owned, it's typically a Beamer, that feel. So yeah, I fell in love with sporty cars and never looked back since. It's been 5 cars now, and this one has been quite something. Has a serious place in my heart. I can't think of anything else better that I could have, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of my journey into cars. That was my influence pretty much. I've had this car for 3 years now, 4 years. I'm starting the 4th year, 2025. The car has never let me down. Thankfully, I bought it brand new. So if it's ever going to give me any issues, it's probably going to be issues that I have caused. But yeah, thankfully, nothing has ever happened. The only thing I've had to worry about is replacing brakes, because I'm a bit of a crazy driver. So I have to replace brakes at every service interval. So that's the downside in terms of things that I had to work on, because yeah, the brakes were very expensive, but they are perishable. So but other than that, I've never had any issues with the car at all. This is the 2020 model. This is the first iteration of the i30Ns. Has the original, the OEM mags, as you've seen. The original GTI-killer, the one that got the name. 275 brake horsepower, vehicle 363 Newton meters of torque. You can actually tune it. On stage 3, I think you can get about 480 horses out of it. It's a very small engine, right? It's a 2-liter GDI, typical 4-cylinder with a big ass turbo. So yeah, like I said, 275 horses. This one is a 6-speed manual. There's so many guys out there that ask me, yo, is this a Honda? Honda even saying, that type of deal. And I will have to say, I didn't know about this Honda before I got it, in fact. So how I got it was that I wanted a stick shift car, and VW didn't have anything in terms of offering for the time that I wanted to get a car. And ended up settling. I initially wanted a 7R, and then I was like, you know what, before settling for the 7R, let me actually see what Malapa has to offer, because I know Naledi doesn't have anything really. Essentially, I kind of stopped everything. I said, wait, let me peek into this. And the fact that I saw that it was a stick shift, I just asked them, yo, let me take this for a test drive. Took it for a test drive, came back. Transaction was done at that point. There are very few cars that you really get a feel of, that you can really appreciate when you drive. I'm a big petrol head, so I'm talking about your Type Rs, I'm talking about your Clio V6s, I'm talking about your GTRs, even though I haven't had the pleasure as yet, but from what I see aesthetically, it is one of those that actually gets you to feel. And I will say, after 4 years of owning it, I never really look back and go, "Eish, but this purchase," or "Eish, but stick." I am always enjoying it. I'm always enjoying the short shifter. It's really a pleasure to drive. So I have no regrets on my purchase. And yeah, essentially that's how I got the car. I was really trying to look for something to settle for, and I ended up finding something that was the stuff of dreams, funny enough. After that purchase, that's when I started to research about the car. While it was parked in the yard, I started researching about it. And then that's when I found out that it is the GTI-killer. So that was my dose of moving out of the ignorance stage and actually finding out that, oh shit, there's actually cars out there that are better than what we are used to, or much nicer than what we are used to, especially in terms of both looks and the little power that it offers. For something that's a front wheel drive, I think it offers something very decent, something that you can have fun with, but we won't be burying you next week type vibe. So it's really a complete package in that regard. So I would say, yeah, that's pretty much it in that regard.